human resources practices,
Yeah,
highlighting their commitment to their employees and their
Mhm.
efforts to create a positive work environment.
It's a reminder that behind every successful organization
Yeah.
are dedicated individuals
Yeah,
who contribute their talents and efforts.
that's true.
Yeah.
They emphasize the importance of investing in their human capital,
Yes.
reviewing and revising systems, policies, and processes
Right.
to ensure inclusivity
Yeah.
and accountability.
It's like they're building a culture of respect and empowerment,
It is.
creating a workplace where everyone feels valued and has the opportunity to thrive.
And they even mention their efforts to strengthen leadership across all functions, making
Yeah.
sure they have, the right people in the right roles to
Yeah.
guide the organization towards continued success.
It's about building a strong foundation for the future, ensuring that they have a talented and motivated workforce to drive their growth.
But it's not just about leadership and organizational structure. They also delve into the details of their employee benefit plans,
Okay.
showcasing their commitment to taking care of their people.
It's true. They outlined their gratuity plan,
Uh-huh.
which provides financial security to their employees upon retirement, and discuss their efforts to enhance employee benefits through various schemes and initiatives.
It's about creating a sense of security and loyalty among your employees,
It is.
recognizing that their people are their most valuable asset.
Absolutely. It's a testament to their belief in investing in their workforce and fostering a positive work environment where employees feel valued and supported.
And this focus on employee well-being, it's not just ethical, it's smart business.
Right.
A happy and motivated workforce is a productive workforce,
It's true.
contributing directly to their financial success.
It's a win-win situation.
It is. But let's circle back to those financial statements for a moment.
Okay.
The report highlights some interesting details about certain reserves on their balance sheet,
Okay.
specifically the other equity capital reserve.
Oh, right.
Okay, what's the significance of this reserve?
Well, this reserve holds funds that can only be used for the company's core operations, like a protected treasure chest, safeguarding their future.
So it's a way of ensuring financial stability
Exact.
and protecting against unforeseen circumstances.
And they trace the origins of these funds back to the BSE Corporatization and Demutualization Scheme of 2005,
Oh, wow.
showcasing their commitment to transparency and historical context. It's like they're saying, we're not just managing money, we're preserving a legacy.
That's a powerful message.
Yeah,
It speaks to their long-term vision
it does.
and their commitment to responsible financial management.
Absolutely. And this attention to detail is crucial for maintaining trust with stakeholders.
Now let's delve into their investment strategies.
Okay.
What does the report reveal about their approach to allocating capital?
It's like they're opening up their investment playbook, revealing the secrets behind their financial success.
Intriguing. What are some of their key investment strategies?
They highlight their investments in subsidiaries, showcasing their commitment to expanding their reach and diversifying their operations.
Makes sense.
It's like they're building a financial ecosystem,
Okay.
creating a network of interconnected businesses that contribute to their overall growth.
So it's about strategic diversification,
Yeah.
spreading their wings,
Yes.
and exploring new opportunities.
Exactly. And they don't just tell us about these investments. They break down the specific amounts allocated to each subsidiary, showcasing their strategic approach to capital allocation.
It's like they're carefully placing their bets,
Yes.
making sure their investments are aligned with their long-term vision and goals.
That's
But investments are just one aspect of financial management.
right.
Right. The report also addresses their approach to managing taxes.
Okay.
Okay, what does that entail? Are they simply complying with the rules, or are they taking a more proactive approach?
Well, they delve into the complexities of their deferred tax assets and liabilities, demonstrating a deep understanding of tax accounting principles.
It's like they're providing us with a mini lesson
Yeah.
in tax management.
Exactly. They're not just crunching numbers. They're explaining the rationale behind their decisions, showcasing their expertise in navigating that intricate world of taxation.
In this level of transparency, it's crucial for building trust with stakeholders,
It is.
demonstrating their commitment to ethical and responsible financial management.
Absolutely.
But let's shift our focus back to corporate governance.
Okay.
What additional insights does the report provide in this area?
Well, they reinforce their dedication to ethical and transparent practices, emphasizing that all their directors are fit and proper persons,
Right.
meeting the stringent requirements set by regulations.
So it's like they're setting a high bar
They are.
for leadership,
Yeah.
ensuring their board members are individuals of integrity and expertise.
It's true. And they don't stop there.
Okay.
They discuss the compliance declarations made by their directors, affirming their adherence to the code of conduct and regulatory guidelines.
So it's like they're saying, we're holding ourselves accountable and we're committed to transparency.
Exactly.
That level of transparency and accountability is certainly reassuring.
It is.
But compliance isn't just about following rules, right? What else are they doing to ensure their directors are well equipped to lead the organization?
They highlight their familiarization programs for directors,
Okay.
ensuring they're well-versed in industry trends, regulatory updates, and the company's operations.
It's like they're providing their directors with a crash course
Yeah.
in all things BSE.
Empowering them to make informed decisions and provide effective oversight.
It's about investing in their leadership.
Yes.
Making sure they have the knowledge and tools
Absolute.
to guide the organization toward success.
That's right.
Now, let's zoom in on a specific committee that plays a crucial role in corporate governance. The Audit Committee.
Okay.
What insights does the report offer about their role and responsibilities?
Well, they shine a light on the watchdogs of the organization, the individuals responsible for ensuring financial integrity and accountability.
Okay, break down those key responsibilities for us. What exactly does the Audit Committee oversee?
They're responsible for overseeing financial reporting, internal control systems, and the audit process.
So they're the guardians of financial transparency,
They are.
making sure that the company's financial statements are accurate and reliable.
Precisely. And they're not just passively reviewing reports.
Right.
They're actively involved in improving processes and systems.
So they're playing a proactive role
Yes.
in ensuring that the company's financial practices are aligned with best practices and evolving regulatory requirements.
Exactly. It's a testament to their commitment to continuous improvement and their dedication to maintaining the highest standards of financial integrity.
Now, while the Audit Committee focuses on financial accountability,
Right.
the report also highlights the importance of their Nomination and Remuneration Committee, the NRC.
Okay.
So tell us more about their role.
Yeah.
What do they do?
That's right. The NRC plays a crucial role in shaping the leadership of the organization.
Okay.
They're responsible for recommending the appointment and removal of directors,
Right.
determining their remuneration, and ensuring that the board composition is diverse and effective.
It sounds like they're the architects of the boardroom,
Yeah.
carefully selecting and shaping the leadership team to guide the organization toward success.
And they do so very meticulously. The report even mentions the specific criteria they consider when evaluating potential directors, highlighting their focus on independence, expertise, and alignment with the company's values.
It's reassuring to see such a thoughtful and thorough approach to selecting leadership.
And their role extends beyond just appointments and remuneration.
Right.
They also play a crucial role in developing and implementing succession planning policies.
So they're thinking ahead,
Yes.
anticipating potential changes, and preparing for a smooth transition of leadership to ensure continuity of operations.
Precisely. This forward-thinking approach is a hallmark of good governance.
Yeah.
And a key indicator of their commitment to long-term sustainability and growth.
Now let's move on to another important aspect of corporate governance, performance evaluation.
Okay.
What does the report say about how BSE Ltd ensures that their board and its committees are operating effectively?
Well, they have a very robust performance evaluation process that goes beyond simply setting goals. It's about measuring progress and holding themselves accountable for achieving those goals.
Okay, so give us a sense of what this evaluation process actually looks like. What specific areas are they assessing?
Well, they assess the board's composition, diversity, experience, corporate governance competencies,
Right.
and the quality of their decision-making.
It sounds like they're putting their leadership under a microscope, carefully scrutinizing every aspect of their performance
Yes.
to identify areas for improvement.
And they don't stop at the board level.
Okay.
They even outline the specific parameters
Right.
used to evaluate individual directors.
What are some of those parameters? What are they looking for in their directors?
Well, they're focusing on things like meeting attendance, participation, engagement, responsibility towards stakeholders,
Yeah.
and independent judgment. It's all about fostering a culture of accountability, making sure every member of the board is pulling their weight and contributing to the organization's success.
That makes a lot of sense. Alongside performance evaluations, transparency in disclosing related party transactions is also, really crucial for maintaining trust, right?
Oh, absolutely. And BSE Ltd addresses this directly in the report. It's like they're saying, we have nothing to hide, and we're committed to being completely open about our dealings with related parties.
So how do they ensure that transparency? What information do they disclose?
Well, they outline their policy for identifying and disclosing related party transactions, ensuring that these dealings are conducted at arm's length and in the best interest of the company. It's all about avoiding conflicts of interest and maintaining the highest standards of ethical conduct.
That's reassuring to hear. But do they go beyond just outlining the policy? Do they actually disclose specific transactions?
They do indeed. They provide a detailed list of related party transactions, specifying the nature of the relationship, the amount involved, and the terms and conditions of the dealings. It's like they're inviting us to scrutinize their actions, ensuring everything is, above board and aligned with best practices.
It's great to see that level of transparency. But let's shift gears for a moment and talk about employee benefits. The report provides quite a bit of detail about their gratuity plan, showcasing their commitment to their employees' financial security.
It's clear that they believe in taking care of their employees, not just during their time with the company, but also after they retire.
Okay, walk us through the specifics of the gratuity plan. What are the key takeaways?
Well, they outline the actuarial assumptions used to calculate the gratuity liability, showcasing a very meticulous approach to financial planning. It's not just about making promises, it's about making sure they can actually deliver on those promises.
And do they address the potential impact of changes in those actuarial assumptions? After all, financial conditions can change over time.
They absolutely do. They even mention conducting sensitivity analyses to assess the impact of potential changes in these assumptions. This demonstrates a very thorough approach to managing financial risks and ensuring the long-term sustainability of their benefit plans.
It sounds like they've thought of everything. But let's shift our focus to a different aspect of their finances, their revenue streams. The report breaks down their income from various sources, providing a comprehensive view of their financial engine.
It's like they're taking us on a tour of their financial ecosystem, showing us the different rivers and streams that contribute to their overall financial flow.
Okay, give us the highlights of this financial tour. What are their main sources of income?
Well, their primary source is income from securities services, which includes transaction charges, listing fees, and other related services. Think of it like this. When companies want to list their shares on the exchange, they pay BSE a fee, and every time a trade occurs on the platform, BSE collects a small transaction charge.
So they're essentially facilitating the smooth functioning of the market and collecting fees for those services.
Exactly. And the report breaks down these different components of their security services income, highlighting the diversity of their offerings and the breadth of their reach in the market.
But security services are just one piece of the puzzle, right? They have other revenue streams as well.
Absolutely. They also generate significant income from services provided to corporations, including data dissemination fees, corporate action charges, and other related services.
So they're not just serving investors, they're providing valuable services to corporations as well.
Precisely. And they even mention their income from depository services. This involves providing secure and an efficient custody of securities for investors.
It's like they're acting as the guardians of investors' assets, ensuring their safekeeping.
Exactly. It's a critical role, and it contributes to the overall trust and stability of the financial markets.
Now let's turn our attention to another crucial aspect of their operations, risk management. The report dedicates a significant portion to outlining their strategies for mitigating various types of risks.
They're clearly committed to not only making money, but also protecting their earnings and safeguarding their future.
Okay, so walk us through their risk management approach. What are some of the key risks they address in the report?
Well, they cover a wide range of risks, including credit risk, which involves assessing the credit worthiness of their clients to minimize potential losses from defaults. It's like being a careful lender, making sure that the borrowers are likely to repay their debts.
It makes sense. Lending money always carries a certain level of risk. So how do they mitigate that risk?
They use credit ratings and other financial indicators to assess creditworthiness, demonstrating a sophisticated understanding of financial analysis.
It's reassuring to see that level
Yeah.
of diligence. But credit risk is just one type of risk they face, right?
Absolutely. They also address liquidity risk, which is about ensuring they have enough cash on hand to meet their financial obligations as they come due. Think of it like, managing your personal finances. You need to make sure you have enough money in your checking account to cover your bills.
That's a great analogy. So how do they ensure they maintain sufficient liquidity?
They discuss their strategies for managing their cash flow, making sure they have a steady stream of income to cover their expenses and meet their commitments. It's like, keeping the financial wheels turning smoothly, avoiding any hiccups or disruptions.
But beyond credit risk and liquidity risk, there's also market risk, right? The risk associated with fluctuations in interest rates, exchange rates, and securities prices.
That's a crucial one, and they address it head on in the report. They explain how they use hedging strategies to minimize their exposure to market risk.
Can you explain what hedging strategies are and how they work?
Essentially, hedging is like taking out insurance against potential losses. They might enter into contracts that offset potential losses from adverse market movements. It's a way of, protecting themselves from the unpredictable nature of the markets.
That makes sense. But beyond these financial risks, they also have to manage regulatory risk, right?
Absolutely. The financial industry is heavily regulated, and complying with those ever-evolving rules is crucial.
So how do they stay on top of regulatory changes and ensure compliance?
They have a dedicated regulatory team that closely monitors developments, engages with regulators, and ensures that all operations are in full compliance with applicable laws and regulations.
It sounds like they're taking a very proactive approach to regulatory compliance.
They are indeed. And it's not just about avoiding penalties or sanctions, it's about maintaining their reputation and the trust of their stakeholders.
Now, there's another type of risk that's specific to their business as a stock exchange, clearing and settlement risk.
That's right. This risk arises from the process of facilitating transactions and ensuring that trades are settled smoothly and efficiently.
Okay, so what measures do they take to mitigate clearing and settlement risk?
While they detail their robust clearing and settlement systems, stringent margin requirements, and their participation in settlement guarantee funds. It's like creating a safety net for the financial markets, ensuring that trades are settled on time and that investors are protected from potential losses.
So they're not just platform for trading, they're actively involved in ensuring the smooth functioning of the entire market infrastructure.
Exactly. They play a vital role in maintaining the integrity and stability of the financial markets.
No, throughout the report, there's a recurring theme of transparency, especially when it comes to disclosing related party transactions.
It's like they're shining a spotlight on these transactions, ensuring that everything is above board and that stakeholders have a clear understanding of their dealings with related parties.
So what kind of information do they disclose about these transactions?
They provide a comprehensive list of related party transactions, including the nature of the relationship, the amount involved, and the terms and conditions of the dealings. It's about giving stakeholders a complete picture, leaving no room for speculation or doubt.
That's an impressive level of detail.
And they go beyond simply listing the transactions. They provide, context and insights into the nature and purpose of these dealings, explaining, why they occurred and how they benefit the company.
It's like they're not just disclosing information, they're educating their stakeholders about the complexities of their business operations.
Exactly. And this commitment to transparency is a key component of building trust and maintaining a strong reputation.
Now, amidst all this talk of finances and risk management, the report also highlights BSE Ltd's commitment to employee benefits.
Yeah.
What are some of the key takeaways in this area?
Well, they go into detail about their defined benefit plan, which includes, gratuity and leave encashment benefits. These plans provide a safety net for their employees, ensuring their financial security even after they they leave the organization.
It's great to see that they're taking care of their employees' long-term financial well-being. But beyond these specific benefits, what about their broader commitment to corporate social responsibility, CSR?
They dedicate a significant portion of the report to outlining their CSR initiatives, emphasizing their commitment to making a positive impact on society. It's clear that they believe in using their resources and influence for good, going beyond simply, generating profits.
Okay, so tell us more about their CSR initiatives. What specific areas are they focusing on?
Well, they highlight their efforts in promoting education, healthcare, environmental sustainability, and financial literacy, demonstrating a broad commitment to addressing key social issues.
It sounds like they're taking a very holistic approach to CSR, recognizing that their responsibility extends, beyond their immediate stakeholders.
Exactly, and they provide specific examples of the projects they've undertaken as part of their CSR initiative, showing that they're not just talking the talk, but walking the walk.
It's inspiring to see a company that's so dedicated to making a positive impact on the world. But while the report is largely positive, they also acknowledge potential criticism.
That's true. No organization is immune to criticism, especially in the complex world of finance.
So what are some of the criticisms they address in the report?
Well, they acknowledge concerns about their fees, their focus on profits, and their perceived lack of action on certain social and environmental issues.
So they're not shying away from these criticisms.
Not at all.
Yeah.
They're addressing them head on, acknowledging the validity of some of these concerns and outlining their efforts to improve in these areas.
It's great to see that level of transparency and accountability.
Absolutely. It's important for them to listen to these criticisms and engage in constructive dialogue with their stakeholders.
Now, despite these criticisms, it's important to acknowledge their significant contributions to the Indian economy and their role in fostering financial inclusion and growth.
They've played a crucial role in developing the Indian capital markets, providing a platform for businesses to raise capital, for investors to participate in the growth of the economy, and for individuals to achieve their financial goals.
It's like they've created a financial ecosystem that connects businesses, investors, and individuals, facilitating the flow of capital that's essential for economic growth.
Exactly, and their commitment to promoting financial literacy and investor education has empowered individuals and contributed to a more inclusive and equitable financial system.
So they're not just about making money, they're about creating opportunities for everyone to participate in the financial system and benefit from economic growth.
Absolutely. Their work has had a significant positive impact on the Indian economy and society as a whole.
Now, the report concludes with a message from BSE Ltd's leadership, reflecting on their achievements and outlining their vision for the future.
It's a message of optimism and confidence, expressing their belief in the continued growth and prosperity of the Indian economy and their role in shaping that future.
Okay, so give us the highlights. What are some of the key points they emphasize in their message?
They express pride in the company's accomplishments, highlighting their strong financial performance, their commitment to innovation, and their dedication to social responsibility.
It's a message that resonates with confidence and purpose.
And they go beyond simply looking back on their achievements. They outline their vision for the future, emphasizing their commitment to continued growth, technological advancements, and expansion into new markets.
So they're not just celebrating past successes, they're setting their sights on new horizons.
Exactly. They're a dynamic organization constantly evolving and adapting to meet the ever-changing demands of the global financial landscape.
And they don't forget to acknowledge the importance of their stakeholders, do they?
Not at all. They express their gratitude to their employees, their clients, their partners, and their investors, recognizing that their success is a shared success. It's a very heartfelt message, acknowledging the contributions of everyone who has played a part in their journey.
It's a reminder that even in the world of finance, human relationships and shared values are crucial for achieving success.
Absolutely. BSE Ltd's story is not just about numbers and metrics. It's about people, it's about trust, and it's about creating a better future.
Now, the report concludes with a call to action, encouraging stakeholders to join them on their continued journey of growth innovation and social responsibility.
It's an invitation to be part of something bigger than themselves, to contribute to BSE Ltd's continued success and share in its rewards.
So they're not just seeking passive investors or clients. They're looking for partners who share their values and their vision for the future.
Exactly. It's about building a community of shared purpose, a network of individuals and organizations united by a common goal of creating a better future.
That's a very inspiring message. But while BSE Ltd is clearly a successful and responsible organization, they're not without their challenges.
That's true. No organization is perfect, and BSE Ltd is certainly aware of that. They acknowledge the challenges and uncertainties that lie ahead, but they approach them with a sense of optimism and determination.
So they're not shying away from the difficulties or pretending that everything is going to be easy.
Not at all. They're embracing the challenges as opportunities to learn, grow, and innovate. They emphasize the importance of agility, adaptability, and continuous improvement, recognizing that the only constant is change.
It's like they're saying we're ready for whatever comes our way, and we're confident in our ability to overcome obstacles and emerge stronger on the other side.
Exactly. That's the mindset of a true leader. And as we conclude our deep dive into their annual report, it's clear that BSE Ltd embodies that leadership spirit.
They've certainly painted a compelling picture of their operations, their values, and their vision for the future.
They've achieved, significant financial success. They've demonstrated a strong commitment to ethical practices, and they're actively investing in innovation and social responsibility. They're a company with a clear sense of purpose and a deep understanding of their role in shaping the future of finance in India.
It's been a fascinating journey. But as we wrap up this deep dive, what are your final thoughts? What key takeaways should our listeners remember?
Well, I think the most striking takeaway is that BSE Ltd is not just a stock exchange. It's a microcosm of the Indian economy, a reflection of its growth, its challenges, and its aspirations.
That's a great way to put it. Their success is intertwined with the success of India.
Yeah.
And they're clearly committed to playing a positive and impactful role in the country's continued development.
Absolutely. They've shown a remarkable ability to balance financial success with social responsibility, technological innovation with ethical practices, and domestic strength with global ambition.
It's a complex balancing act, but they're managing it with skill and determination.
And while they've, achieved a lot, they're not complacent. They recognize the need for continuous improvement, adaptation, and a relentless pursuit of excellence.
It's clear that their journey is far from over, and the next chapter promises to be just as exciting and impactful as the ones that have come before.
So keep an eye on BSE Ltd. Their story is a story of India's financial future, and it's a story that's still being written.
That's a great note to end on. Thanks for joining us on the deep dive, and we'll see you next time for another exploration of the fascinating world of business and finance. Until next time, happy investing.